everyone. Welcome back or welcome to my channel. Now, tonight I'm gonna be streaming some Minecraft. As you can see, I'm gonna be building and doing a little tour for you guys. It's been a very long time since I A, played Minecraft, and B, since I last streamed it. But I'm excited to get back into it. It's been such a long time. Hello. Impossible Pigeon. Is bro even playing? Well, I will be. I literally just got started. I'm ready to get in. I was just waiting to get in to do my intro. Anyways, everyone. Anyways, I am also in mic chat with my fiance, DeathByGamer94. He's not playing with me. He has Minecraft because I made him get it, but he doesn't play it. But, like I said, thank you for following Impossible Pigeon. That's an interesting name. Alright. It's been so long, I forgot half the stuff. Alright, here's my bunnies. One just got excited and ran away.
I don't know why. Does that show on your screen at all?
What does?
In the chat?
What does?
Why is it saying for me when I'm looking at the chat? It was, when your new follower was saying this bro even playing, why did it pop up on my thing where it's saying likely harasser?
I
Restricted.
don't know.
That's confused. Like, what?
It's like, it's not on my mobile, but it's on
I don't know,
the
that's so weird.
PC. I don't know.
Knows? I don't know, that was strange.
I don't know how to fix that.
Wait, what the heck? Okay, that's weird. No, because when I clicked on their profile, it says suspicious user, harasser, restricted.
I don't know. I think it's because they were asking if I was even playing.
I don't know. Well, even when I clicked on their profile, it said that.
Well, I don't know. I don't know how to allow that, but I wouldn't be talking too much about that, just saying.
Well,
your voice can be shared.
Are you able to mute yourself real quick?
How would that help? Because people can hear you.
Well, you can mute yourself real quick, so I can talk to you in the video chat real quick, because it might be important.
Alright, okay, I'm gonna be back. I'll also be playing, but you won't be able to hear me for a few minutes. Okay, hold on, everybody. back, everybody. Sorry about that. My fiance had a couple of concerns with something, but everything's okay.
Yes. Wait.
But anyways,
Wait,
I kinda don't remember.
Rewards enabled on channel. What? Drop some rewards.
Like it's been
Wait,
like
there's
months,
Minecraft rewards?
apparently.
I don't really care. Oh wait, never mind.
What was I
Wait.
building last in this thing?
Ooh!
Are you good? Can I help you?
There's some Taco Bell rewards.
Taco Bell? That's interesting.
Rewards are limited time offers from top brands and can unlock by supporting your favorite Twitch creators. Well, you're one of my favorites, so... It says watch
Wow.
90 minutes of a participating channel when the streamer is live and streaming within any category.
I like how you say
I don't know how
one
that
of your
works.
favorites when
Well, yeah, well, no
my-
duh. Why else wouldn't
we're
you
engaged
be?
to each other, like you're my fiance. That would be pretty weird if I wasn't.
Hey.
Pretty bad too.
Yeah.
If you didn't say I was one of your favorites, you would have been in the doghouse.
Well, no duh. But yeah.
Whoa, I got stuck on something.
Oh my god, I'm tired.
So for those of you who are wondering, right now, because I built this up quite a bit the last time I played, this here is actually going to be like a little summery resort hotel type thing.
Yeah.
Because this side of my island is going to be summer related. And for those of you who don't realize, summer is like one of my favorite seasons, and like I love all the summer activities.
Not mine.
I know you don't. I mean, I don't like it when it gets super duper hot, but all my favorite activities like swimming, and I've never been to the beach
swimming is
before, but I've
fun.
always wanted to. I love going to
Swimming is
hotels,
quite
you know,
fun.
stuff like that.
I need to start clipping stuff again. Oh my gosh. I get so lazy with it.
But anyway,
Oh, what?
I can't
No,
speak English.
what? You know what I should do? I should report my channel.
Why?
Or how cringe I am.
Yeah, you're right.
At least you agree on
Man, I'm
that.
trying to get rid of this creeper. It's in the way. He's not moving.
Hey, how dare you talk about me
Whoa.
like that?
Really? I'm not even gonna answer that.
I mean... I look like a unicorn, by the way. The way my hair is up right now, just like one strand
Wait, let
of
me
hair.
see.
I look like a
Yeah,
human
you're right.
unicorn.
Yeah, just a bit. Okay, I had to stop playing for a second to check
That
that
might
out.
need to be a clippable moment for you.
Well, too bad
I
people
look
can't
like a
actually see
human
you.
unicorn.
Just a little bit.
I'm tired. Also, everybody, because you all know me, Deathbat Gamer, you all know that I stream. I am not streaming tonight.
We might stream together tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, Friday night.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Oh, yeah, that's true. and then I'll be taking. Well, you know what? Okay, here's this, everybody, because we're gonna be streaming It Takes Two Friday night together. Now I'm off Saturday, so I think I'm probably gonna stream like Crash Bash a bit earlier.
Yeah, because
At least
we have to be
get
up
one
early
more stream before
that following
you know.
Sunday.
Yeah. Which we're not gonna say what we're doing, but you know, we won't be streaming that day. So
No.
I might that night, possibly. I might either, if I can find my Spyro game, I might stream Spyro and finish that, but if not, I'll do another stream of Chicken Run. So, yeah, everybody, I'm getting a lot of my games done, which is good. Ow.
Anyways, I'm gonna address the thing that was asked earlier about is Bro even playing. For those of you who are new here, whenever I start my streams, I always mute myself and put it on the menu because
Yeah.
it takes me a couple minutes to share my link to certain places like Facebook or Discord
I
or
do the
whatever,
same thing as well.
and that's why it takes me a minute, and that's why I'm not saying anything, that's why it seems like I'm not doing anything, but I promise you, it only takes me a couple minutes to do all that, and that first couple minutes is just me sharing my links so other people know that I'm live.
Yeah.
But, that usually takes
It's a good thing I don't do the
less
thing
than 2
I
minutes.
used to do.
What's that? Whoops.
Back when I started streaming on PC, and I would have to start a thing for like 10 minutes.
Oh yeah, that's true. I'm
happy I don't do that anymore, but you know what? I feel like that's more for like if you have a much bigger following.
Oh yeah, definitely. Because if
So,
you're
like,
short, or not short, if you're a small streamer like us, it doesn't matter as much.
Like, I don't mind doing it for like a couple minutes because I'm usually like
Okay, so I can't remember exactly how I got.
But yeah.
How did I do this? I gotta look around my thing.
Itchy.
To see how I did all this. Because it's, like I said, it's been such a long time. I know I was wrapping the stairs around. I said, I know I was wrapping the stairs around the resort. But I gotta remember...
Oh yeah, you're doing what I'm doing as well now, because ever since the Tiny Tina's one, you're uploading like all your streams to YouTube.
Oh yeah, I am. Okay, so it's this way. Okay.
Gosh, I'm gonna be at like 170 streams whenever I upload Rayman.
Okay, so that...
oh man.
Here's the other floor here. I gotta figure out where to put the next set of stairs. Okay, so there's this set, because I want to try to keep it going this way. But keep the integrity of the room. How do I want to do this?
Me, like, it's so interesting how I'm like watching like some of my YouTube. Cause I really need to clip more.
Bring it up.
I need more gaming content on my TikTok.
So I can bring it over here. And put it right here for the next room. That's what I'll do. Okay, I was trying to see how wide to make this.
like how I'm like, during my Rayman stream, how I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna get these, like,
And you end up
last,
doing
like, few levels done if I don't stream longer. Cause I was like, it was still a decently long stream. It was at least
Okay,
about
that
2.5
should be enough.
hours. But, yeah. I'm so tired. Why is it that it's already about to be 3 a.m.? Yeah. Ooh, I'm so gross.
You are.
I mean, we're definitely not wrong there. Wait a second. There was a video that Watch Mojo
I fell.
made. It's very, very interesting, though. That's if I can find it. I might just have to search up their channel. Actually. Oh yeah, Watch Mojo uploaded this a day ago. Top 20 Dead by Daylight killers. I'm so curious now. Okay. I'm telling you right now, babe. Skull Merchant better be on this list. If not, I'm unsubscribing from Watch Mojo. No one. And I mean no one.
Wait, did I have slabs before?
Bash is my Skull Merchant. She is the best in the game. Alright, Watch Mojo, what do you got? By the way, everybody, I'm also Wow, Vecna barely made it on there. Right at 20.
And stone brick wall. Okay, I gotta
But
find.
yeah, everybody, if you're all wondering,
There it
I am
is.
also watching Megan's stream as well. While Oh yeah,
I don't even
you know what's
remember
funny?
how I did any of this.
Cause that's the thing as well, like when you're streaming, cause obviously I call you by your name.
Yes,
Which I know
I've
you don't
noticed. To an extent.
mind. But I do mostly call you babe when you're streaming.
Yeah, you normally don't. Well, I just realized that was a bad idea. Anyway.
But yeah, everyone, yeah, I am watching my babe stream right now while I'm watching, YouTube. Cause, like I said, I'm not streaming tonight, so. This is like my, today, yeah, cause today, well no, yesterday was Wednesday, which I didn't stream, and I'm also not gonna be streaming today, Thursday, but me and Megan will, me and my babe, oh my gosh.
Yeah,
I am
you
tired,
know,
everybody.
it's like you don't love me anymore. You're calling me by my first name. No, I'm
No. Megan John. Wait, what?
kidding. Whoa, don't share my whole name, please.
I'm kidding. I didn't.
Although I
I
think people
didn't.
can kind of put two and two together now. Thank you very much.
I
think
did. I didn't.
This doesn't look great.
I stopped though.
Oh man, I hate that it's been so long that I forgot how I did this.
But no.
This doesn't look
But yeah,
right.
everyone. But nah, she is my babe though. She is not Megan.
Ah!
She doesn't
I'm-
have a name.
I'm nameless, everybody. My parents didn't name me.
Oh my god.
I don't have a name now, apparently.
But no, I'm happy I didn't say like the full name. I was
You
like,
almost did. I think people can put that together now. Just said it.
Well, what if they think it's like... I was gonna say something funny. I was gonna be like... Jehogan. I don't know.
Jehogan? Who is this
Yeah,
Jehogan
that
person?
could be a last name.
Who is this Jehogan person that you
You.
speak of? I don't know if I like that.
That's true. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you better go away. Well, don't fly in here.
That's interesting. Vecna at 20.
Okay, I gotta look at my other staircase. Actually, it's buried now. Crap, I forgot. I can't remember because it's been a while. I got sort of started on it. No, I messed up. Okay, that's what I did. I feel like a noob almost because it's been so long.
Wow, so he is at the bottom of the list. Darn. The Oni at 19. Okay. Oni is cool. Okay, who's at 18? Nurse at 18? Okay. What's 17?
Okay.
Pyramid Head at 17. Okay. At least he's on here.
Okay, I was making sure where the floor was right here. Because I obviously
Wow.
pre-planned
They,
this.
somewhat, really, they put Leatherface at 16. I'm surprised he even made it on here.
Ugh.
Okay, 15. The Unknown. Okay, the Unknown's on here. I'm cool with that. Oh, man. Okay, what's 14? Wesker. Okay. Wait, who's at 13? The pig? Really?
Okay, I'm gonna have to start turning this.
Wait. I thought I heard that in the video. For some reason, I thought, babe, for some reason, I thought you were oinking like a pig for some reason.
I can. If you want me to.
That would be interesting.
I mean, I literally can sound like that.
Ow. That hurt.
Good job. I can do a better pig noise than that.
I know you probably can. What's 12?
But I
I'm
don't know
curious.
if my viewers want me to do that.
Wow, Hillbilly at number 12. Alright, what's 11? Oh, Dracula made it in this list. That's what's up. I'm telling you, Skull Merchant better be in here. I'm gonna be sad. Nemesis? Okay. Oh, Dredge made it on here. I'm cool with that. Wait, 8 is the plague? Oh, come on, Watch Magic. Don't disappoint me, please. Okay, Ghostface at number 7. The Huntress at 6.
Whoa, I almost fell all the way down. And I'm stuck. How?
The Doctor at 5? Four is Michael Myers.
I'm not surprised. 3 is Ghostface.
3 is Xenomorph? Let's go!
Number 2
I'm gonna
is
be sad because I
Ghost.
know Skull Merchant's not gonna be on this list. 2 is Chucky. Yeah, there's no way. If they put Skull Merchant at number 1, I'll be surprised.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's gonna be... Skull Merchant was on the list, but number 1 is Spirit, so I'm cool with that. Spirit is awesome. Okay, I was a little disappointed that Skull Merchant wasn't on it, but oh well, she can't be everyone's favorite. Oh, I'm tired.
You're always tired. You're gonna scare off my viewers.
That's true. I am a little scary.
No, you're just a little weird.
Boo! See, I scared everyone away.
Alright, bye everyone. No, I'm kidding.
Ow, that hurt. I'm okay,
You good?
everybody. I'm just tired. Whee! So tired, everybody.
That's pretty obvious.
It always is when I'm tired. Ow. I kinda wanna, but see, I don't know how to clip stuff from YouTube. I don't know how, because one, I'm not a good YouTuber. That's why I don't know how, well, I don't know, I shouldn't say it. Ow. Is this really 7 years ago? Goodness sakes. What game am I even talking about?
Okay, time to cover up the stairs. Now, I was wanting to get this done before summer ended, but it's already fall now, so here's that.
Oh, yeah. Plus, you kind of got away from Minecraft for a little bit.
I got kind of bored with it, plus I was streaming, like, and gaming other games.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get underneath this thing and cover up that. Well, I saw that. I think that was a spider that just fell from great heights. I don't know. But that was pretty weird.
Ow.
But I'll be happy to finally get this done.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, aside from summer, fall time or autumn, whichever way you want to call it, that's my other favorite season. And it's kind of funny I say summer and autumn are my favorites when Christmas is my favorite holiday. Considering that's in the winter time.
Yeah.
But oh well. It's just how it is, I guess. Speaking of fall, for those who don't really know, those who are new, I do have a Fall Fest section. I started that long before I started that before I started the summer section. Funny enough, it's practically done. There's a few things I might want to add in the future, but there's quite a bit already there. And once I get this, I will show you guys around. But really, this for those of you who already are already familiar with my channel and my content and know my Minecraft stuff, there's not much different other than this. I haven't really done anything else different. Everything else is pretty much the same other than this building that I'm doing right now. And you're probably wondering, for those who don't know and those who are new to my channel, why I have like zombies, spiders, creepers, etc. and they're not attacking. Okay, so when I was building the Fall Fest section of my island, I wanted to add wolves. Actually, scratch that. This was before the Fall Fest thing, actually. I was building a zoo, and I wanted to have, like, a wolf enclosure. But in order to do that, you have to change the settings. But I didn't want them to attack, so it's, like, on a more peaceful mode, but to the point where I'm still able to have them, and that's why you see all these other creatures, because of those settings. But it's great to have them instead of just looking at buildings and other stuff. That makes it interesting. As if, I don't know if I just said that, I'm a little tired and distracted. Are you watching one of your old streams?
I mean, I've just been, like, looking at some of my old stuff.
I thought you were because I heard your voice coming through your thing.
You heard what?
I heard your voice coming through
How?
That. I just can.
How can you?
Probably because it's coming through your headset.
Yeah, but that's weird. How the heck am I not hearing your gameplay from your game?
How should I know? Probably because you're listening to something
I don't
else.
know.
Well, to be fair, Minecraft really isn't that loud.
That's true. Ow. I'm
Whoops.
tired.
I keep taking out the parts that I don't need to take out by accident. But for those of you who are wondering why I have this glass and these random blocks here, this was when I was first building this. It was to show off where, well, not to show off, but to mark where I wanted to put the floor. That's why they're like that. And I did the glass so I can do. I can't say the word right. So you can tell the difference between the wall and the floor.
Oh my gosh.
I forgot that was sitting there. Yeah, I keep taking out parts by accident. Okay, that looks better now. Okay, I'm gonna have to close this off. Luckily, this can be the wall here. Whoa, hello. I didn't see that zombie there at first.
Oh man, I'm tired. How are you?
I'm alright.
Yay!
Whoa, I went too far.
Ooh,
Now that it's nighttime in here, without all the lights, it's kind of hard to see what I'm doing. Even though technically I don't really have to put all this in here, because no one's gonna see it, it just makes it more uniform. You're not gonna be able to tell it's all there anyways, but that's not the point. It's just to where it doesn't look wonky where the steps are. I wish I could see, but this will be fine, I guess. I mean, I know I could put lights down in here, but it would be redundant considering this is a part of the building that won't get used. Since this is all purely to cover up this stair. Whoa.
I missed the trash can.
Good job. Okay, there was a reason why I covered that. Okay, that looks kind of weird. I'll figure out what to do with that later.
I'm about to go say hi to Bambi.
Okie dokie, don't pester her. You're gonna do it and make her mad.
Hey, she's funny.
I'm not gonna lie, you're right. Whoa. What's up with these zombies? Whoa. Keep falling. I'm just gonna close this off. If I did add anything there, it would be kinda hard to do that because there's not enough room. So I know I'm completely covering this up and not putting any windows yet, but I will eventually put windows in this stuff. This is just...
What?
Hi, welcome back. I was just talking to my viewers.
Oh, nice. Oh, I'm tired. Excuse me. I'm gonna try my best not to fall asleep, but I'm not making promises.
Well, you better. No, I'm kidding.
Because I am tired.
I thought you were gonna say something else, which would have gotten you in
And
trouble.
I gotta be up by 11.
Oh yeah, you do. Yeah, I don't know why I pressed that.
Yeah. I mean, it's not that late. If I were to at least be in bed by 4, I could at least probably get like 6 hours of sleep. Which won't be bad. 6 hours ain't that bad. Ugh. I'm so tired.
Gotta cover this all up, or else it's gonna look weird and drive me crazy and how weird it looks. I could build faster, but it's kinda hard to in tight spaces.
Oh, I'm so tired.
I can tell.
As always.
Actually,
I'm
I think I
always
can get rid
tired.
of this, I think. Wait. Maybe not. Maybe... No, I have to cover that up. I forgot how low that was. my game. Whoa, hello, my game got a little funny just now.
Whoa, that was weird.
Don't know how that happened, but I hope you enjoyed that for 2 seconds.
I did.
That was interesting, to say the least.
Yes, a little bit.
Okay. That's good enough.
Nice.
At least now it doesn't look all wonky.
Yeah.
Something died there. There's some random meat. Okay, there's some walls completed. I can't wait until I'm done with this thing. I keep saying that, but it's the truth. So I want to see where I'm at. Now, like, this is either, and I've discussed this with you before, but not all of my viewers know. This is gonna be ground floor or first floor. And this is gonna be the checkout spot and all that.
Hey.
Like check in and check out, you know, that. And then we go up here. Now this is gonna be the first floor for one of the rooms. And up here is the second floor room.
Woo!
And this right here is the third floor that I'm on now. Up here is the fourth floor. In fact, I think this is technically my last floor. Actually, now that I look at all this. Now, I am thinking about up here maybe. I know it's a roof, but I'm thinking about adding this and making it the pool area or something interesting. But that's what I have going on so far. I didn't realize I was working on my fourth floor already, which is my final room floor and my final room suite, whatever you want to call it. And up here, like I said, it might be like a party situation, might be a pool, might be a mixture of both, but I'm thinking about doing something on the roof.
Yee.
But essentially, I got all of the levels done. I just need to finish the putting the floor on here, which is also the ceiling, if you couldn't tell. I might be able to get this done within this stream. I don't know yet.
Maybe.
That depends.
Yeah.
And it's funny because, like, say I have a pool here and I'm by bodies of water.
Yeah.
I do already have a community pool, but it's on the main island by my house. Oh, I did it again.
Oh, man. By the way, babe, I do have a couple good games in mind, whenever I finish a couple more of these Let's Plays.
Yeah.
Toy Story 2 and A Bug's Life.
Nice.
Honestly, and like I said, I'm 100%ing both of those games, and I think they're gonna be really difficult to 100%. Well, Toy Story 2 would be easy enough, because I've done it before.
Mm-hmm.
A Bug's Life, I never have, because there's one level in particular that I don't know if I can. Okay, it's getting hot in my room. I need a fan on.
Well, maybe it's because you're there.
I mean, you're not wrong. I'm gonna put it right there for now. I'm gonna sit
I
in my
noticed you
chair.
haven't done any redeems.
Ugh. Oh yeah, you know what, that's true.
As not to give you any ideas or anything, but that's up to you, of course.
Well,
No, I messed up.
thank you for giving me an idea.
Rude.
Anyways.
No, what are you doing? You're scaring me. Hi, I'm new here! Of course so, sure, hi. I didn't know
Yeah.
you were new. Welcome.
Anyways.
Aw, hug. Thanks for the hugs.
Anyways.
Another redeem. How many points do you have?
Pizza Party. I have like 11.7 thousand.
Nice. Pizza
Party.
Woo! This is what you get for Pizza Party. That's what happens when you redeem that.
Oh yeah. Anyways. Obviously, I have to do this. Birdie, highlight my message.
I love you, my beautiful babe. Aw, thanks, I love you too.
Anyways, babe.
Are you really spamming me with stuff? Hydrate, cool.
Hydrate.
What do you think What do you think I'm hydrating with?
I don't know. Dr. Pepper.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That's the best drink. I already had it sitting there.
Anyways.
How many things are you going to redeem?
Posture check.
No, I don't think I'm gonna do that one. That one's lame. No, I'm kidding. I'll do it.
Anyways.
quit redeeming stuff anyway.
Stretch.
Well, in order to do my posture check, I have to stretch. So there we go.
There you go.
Oh, I had to correct
Hey,
my
babe.
snack. Don't do the singing one. You're gonna do it, aren't you? That means I'm gonna put you in timeout.
That's hot.
Well,
Have you thought about keeping that redeem?
you're timed out.
You know what's funny? I'm timed out for like 10 minutes. But everybody can still hear me in the stream though.
I know, it's kind of funny.
Wait, isn't there a thing with the timeout thing where it's like if you time out someone for too long, they
No, it's
will-
not about too long, it's too often.
Oh, really?
Yes, it's not about
I
the
mean-
amount of time, it's about how often you do it.
That's true. You know what? Maybe I should just use the timeout multiple times. I'm kidding.
Okay, you'll
No,
get
because I know you wouldn't time me out like multiple times.
No. Plus, that's abuse, and I don't want you to lose your channel.
Well, yeah, true. Have you thought about keeping that one or removing that one?
I might remove that one, because that one might cause people, if they abuse it.
Yeah, that's true.
And no one has ever redeemed that one, which is funny. In fact,
You know, it's funny,
it even deleted your messages. That's funny.
Wait, did it?
Yes, it did.
Oh no!
Well, the funny thing
I got
is,
my own messages removed because I'm in timeout. I've been a naughty boy.
well, here's the thing. People won't see that, I don't think, anyways, because it's a redeem. How you did
That's
it.
true. That's true.
Nah, I'll untime you out. You're no longer timed out. Okay. I restored it. But I think I might get rid of that one only because I know what can happen if you don't.
That's true.
I mean, if you do it too much, I know what happens.
Funny though.
Yes.
Anyways, everybody, I am back. And
Actually, I'll just leave that there because it's gonna be higher up anyways.
Mod Love.
Cool. So I guess I just gotta love you too, anyways, because you're loving yourself.
Yay. Anyways.
How are you going to pick? Okay, fine. You know what? Give me a second.
Guess what, everybody? I'm gonna make her play as Steve.
Are you really?
Yes.
Okay, fine. Let me get out
She
of
gotta
here real
play
quick.
as the main character. Are you actually gonna switch to Steve?
Hey, you told me to.
That's funny. Well, guys, you're witnessing it here first, folks. She's gonna be playing as Steve. She is no longer playing as her character.
No. Just imagine if I
As
didn't
if
have
she
Steve
can
anymore.
find Steve.
Where is Steve?
I don't know. Anyways, everybody, while she's doing this, I'm gonna make her sing. Excuse me. Have
Did I
fun.
do that one for a minute? I forget.
Yes, a minute.
You suck, and yes, I can keep it time. Check on the
But-
time for myself. I gotta find
But
Steve
everybody-
because you suck.
But everyone is funny because when she was saying that nobody has a redeem, I decided to redeem every single redeem.
You suck. Big
I know I
do. Oh yeah, I'm sure you do. Here it is. You suck and Steve is boring. Okay, I guess, and why am I a man?
Ba, ba, ba.
I will put you in timeout again if you don't behave, and I think my time is
That's
up. It's already been a minute, just so you know. A minute's not that
Anyways,
long.
everybody, I
All
used
of
all
my
of her
emotes.
emotes.
I don't
I'm
understand
just-
how those moon ones are still in existence, considering I haven't used those in ages, and they're not
I
in my
know.
thing anymore.
There's only two I can't use right now, and that's the cupcake and sad sheep.
That's a little sad.
Yeah, I can't use them right now. Oh gosh, I need to be going to bed soon.
Yeah, just a little bit.
I just realized it's almost 4 and I gotta be up by 11. Hey, there's the sad sheep. Ow! I hurt myself. That hurt. Ow. I think I sat like on my I don't know, my foot, and it hurt.
Actually, I think I'm making these too high. I don't know.
How much longer are you streaming for?
I don't know. But if you want me to, I can pause so you can go to bed.
Well, I'm not heading off yet. I might head
mean,
off
like,
here
you
maybe
know-
in the next 20 minutes.
You know what I mean?
Well, yeah. I'm gonna head off in the next... I'm at least gonna head off at about 4.
Alright.
If I can get like 6 hours of sleep, that's good. Heck, even 5 hours.
Well, no, not even 5. 5, I think, is not enough.
Yeah. Oh, man, I'm tired. I have a lot of streaming content. Like,
Just a bit.
so much. By the way, Bryce sent me something interesting.
He is interesting.
It was funny because when I got home, he sent me. I was like, "What? What did I just watch?" Okay, it's nothing like inappropriate. Okay,
But it was still
but
kinda
it was
weird.
it was weird. He sent me a video of some dude drinking like egg yolk.
What the heck? That is so
And I'm
strange.
like, what in the world? Just when I thought sometimes you send me some like weird videos, I'm like, that was the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to top Bryce weird.
Yeah, well, also probably mine as well, because I can
True.
send some weird stuff.
That is
And-
true.
Also Kyle too, because Kyle's he's I question him a lot. Oh man, I've noticed he's been popping in like my stream. Well, I mean, I send it to like the group that I'm in with him, so. I don't remember, is he part of the game members chat or no?
No. He's not.
Would you like to be added?
I don't know, maybe.
I wouldn't mind adding. That way, like, because I think you send your streams to, that chat, don't you?
The what? The
The
game
game.
room?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That way, because I know it's been a while since Kyle has been. But I don't think you ever. I don't know if you send it to Kyle, do you?
I don't. I forget to do that,
Oh,
but he's
okay.
usually not on.
Well, yeah. We could probably add him in the game room. He hasn't streamed in a while, honestly. I kind of miss his
I like how you
streams
say
and all that.
he, like, the last time he streamed was probably,
I think months ago, actually.
months. Oh yeah, I forgot
Yeah, I
he
think
was
so.
live then.
Yeah, because he did, like, a recent stream, like, I think, like, months ago, though. But, I know he don't stream, like, as often, though.
No.
Oh, man. I'm so tired. Excuse me, everybody. I'm gross. I'm down to, like, 9,000 redeem points right now.
Yeah, I wonder why. You decided to spend all of them.
You know, it would be really, really interesting. Like, I've been thinking about more redeems for, okay. I think I am going to scrap the idea of the permadeath.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that doesn't sound like a good idea to begin
Redeem
with.
because I don't know if I feel like starting over a game, especially if I get all the way to the end.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna change my mind on that. I don't know what other redeems I can think of. I don't know. I keep thinking of ideas, but like I still don't know. Like I don't know. Ooh. Oh, you know what? I think this would add more flair to the gameplay.
Wait, what?
I just thought of one.
What's that?
What if... Okay, I'm trying to think of how many redeem points I should do this for.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because you know how I have the flip my controller upside down, flip my controller backwards. I thought about doing one where it doesn't have anything to do with the controller, but it has something to do with my eyes. And that is blindfolded. For
that would be interesting.
5 minutes. I feel like that
Whoa,
would add
this little guy just ran out of nowhere.
Because imagine someone doing that along with like upside down controller. Like I don't know. I've been thinking of like more redeems just to make playing the game more difficult. I don't know. I kind of like that idea though. It's interesting. Well, I don't know. Maybe play the game with my eyes closed, but that also can get like 5 minutes. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna do that one. I don't know. I keep thinking of different ideas.
You still need to do a pick my character cosmetic thing.
Do I?
You don't have that yet.
Oh yeah, that's true. There's that one. I could do that one. You know what? You know what? Maybe instead of blindfolded, maybe I turn my chair around. In a way.
I don't know how you're gonna play like like that? What if you end
I
up
don't
running
know.
around in circles the whole time?
That would be
That,
funny.
yes, it would be actually.
I don't know. I keep thinking of different ideas. I still have the idea of an impressions redeem. But here's the thing though. It's gotta be one that I feel like I know, and if someone redeems one they say like a character I don't know, maybe I could just like look it up and try my best. But who knows? I really like an impressions one. I think that'd be interesting, even though I would probably butcher a lot of characters. But
Oh, I
I
know
think it
you
would be
would, because
really
you are
fun.
not very good at impressions and in general.
No, like I think it would be interesting. I think it would, like add more flair, cause like legit, like say if I'm playing, I don't know, a game like I don't know. I think of a game. I don't know, something like I can't even think of game. I don't know, whatever games I'm streaming. Someone could legit like redeem like I don't know, Bugs Bunny or something, and I'm like doing a Bugs Bunny impression while I'm playing. I think it would be interesting. It would add more like I don't know. I'm just like wanting to do because there's a couple redeems I want to remove. Mostly because that was when me and Bryce did the Ratchet and Clank versus. Like, I don't really need those redeems on there anymore. So I'm thinking about removing those two and adding 2 new ones. Or no, basically like replacing them with... Replacing those 2 with like new ones. And I think one of them is going to be an impressions one. I might do that maybe. That one doesn't have to be like a super high one. Maybe I'll make that one, I don't know, maybe 500. I mean, that one doesn't have to be like a really high one. Now the other one, I don't know. I can't think of one. I can't think of one. I don't know. It's kind of hard for me to think of. I mean, do you have any ideas?
Other than what I told you, not really.
What? Oh, the highlight.
No,
You know what?
because,
Yeah, yeah. You know what? I think the 2 I'll go with the one that I thought of, the impressions one, and I'll go with the one that you told me, pick my character / cosmetic. I like those 2 ideas, actually. Yeah, the whole permadeath and, like, blindfolded thing, I don't really like that. It would be interesting, though.
Okay, there we go. That looks much better.
Oh, yeah.
It's almost 4, by the way.
It is. I am tired. Gosh, I can't believe how much streaming content I have. It's nuts. It just keeps going. Like, so much streaming content. It's wild. Okay, that's where it was the end of it. I don't know if Caddy streamed anything lately. He hasn't streamed in about a week. Hello!
Alright, hello. Sorry for the weird interruption. My brother was talking to me. Nah, it's all good. Now he's just telling me about the cupcakes he baked and how he's already got them done.
Oh, man. I am so tired.
I bet, and it's almost 4 too, by the way.
It is.
By the way, everyone, just a heads up, since my fiance is going to bed soon, I'm going to be temporarily muted for probably a couple minutes to tell him goodnight.
Yeah.
So don't worry about that. If you hear a little bit of silence with no movement, that's all I'm doing. Okay,
Yeah.
that looks better now. Whoa, I ran into something. Okay.
What?
Oh, nothing. I was just saying okay.
Oh.
Oh, that's... Yeah, never mind. I know what this is now. Looks like an awfully skinny window section, so I'm going to have to knock some of this down instead of up. Just did that to kind of make it look less obvious down in here. Wait, actually? What's this 2? A little bit further back, actually, so it's not so clunky and big. And make the space a little more open.
Ugh.
I definitely think that looks better. Okay. Actually, since that's gonna be a wall, that might as well be built up. One more layer, maybe? I will fix the window, because these are going to be the general idea where I'm going to put the windows, but I don't know if I'm necessarily going to make them this big, because, you know, you still want some privacy in your room, right? So I'm just kind of getting a general idea of how tall I want to make these windows, but maybe not how necessarily how long. But I'm going to be putting a window on all 3 sides over here, but I don't know, fill in the rest with wall.
Ugh. Oh my god, it's already after 4.
Mm-hmm.
I need to go to
technically I'm not going to bed just yet, but I'll be waiting on you.
I'm ready.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna change this real quick.
Ugh.
Not like that.
Ow. Ugh.
After I get
Ow.
this built up right here,
Ow.
I'm gonna tell you goodnight, okay?
Okay. Ow.
I don't need that
Nice.
excess wall, but I do need that though. Okay, that's good enough.
I'll probably still leave your stream up on my PC.
Yeah.
Just to give you those watch times.
What was gonna get funny though is that I'm gonna be a party with myself unless I want to disrupt my stream.
Alright.
Alright, everyone, she's gonna tell me goodbye real quick, and then I'm gonna mute and then tell him goodnight, and then I'll be back, so, I'm gonna stand somewhere. Alright, so it's gonna be a brief moment of silence for a few minutes, but I promise I'm gonna be back. Alright, bye-bye. Alright, everyone, I am back. I just, had to tell my fiance goodnight since he's going to bed. Okay, who do I want to be now since I can have control of my game now? I like this one, I'll just equip it. There we go. Hmm. I'm trying to decide what to do next. You know what? Because I got the other parts covered, I'm just gonna go ahead and cover this. Oh, maybe. I'm struggling. Well, maybe if my game would have let me, that'd be great. Wow, it's so dark. Okay, I need to go around this other way. I'm struggling a little bit. Trying to make it look a little bit nicer instead of, well, weird. That is a lot better. Oh, I took out a wall. I guess it took a good couple. Whoa, I'm going all the way down here. That's not what I wanted you. Or you. There we go. It's not letting me place. I must be too high up. Anyways, everyone, I'm not really sure how long I'm going to be streaming for. And earlier I thought maybe I'll get this finished, but I don't know. That depends on how long I want to stream for tonight. It's already after 4 in the morning for me, so that's why I'm contemplating. Even though this is all blocked off, I want to finish this off to make it more uniform. Okay, I'm gonna check my laptop's battery real quick. Oh, there's still quite a bit of battery left. It's not currently plugged in, that's what I was checking. Yeah. No, I'm not too far from finishing this part. There we go, that looks a lot better. I'll eventually fix that. That's where I have some of the stairs right there and there. But I think I'll leave the outside for now. Leave it as is for right now. I'm gonna check it out from all angles for now to see how I like it and what needs to be done, if anything, on the inside, I mean. Okay, so here's the entrance. When I say stuff, I mean like lights or something like that. It's the first floor. There. So it's not so claustrophobic. Alright. I don't know. So that was the first floor. Right here's the second. Okay, there's that. Okay, this looks good for second floor. I am going to break those walls open for the windows, so don't worry. It's not gonna stay like that. Actually, I might go ahead and kinda... Well, my game just got a little funny just now. Just to kinda get a gist of where I want it. That's only gonna be there for now. I will come back for that later. This is second floor. Going up to the third. Actually, I think... I might just keep it like this. Actually no. I liked it better before. Okay, yeah, that's white. That's why I had it, so I can get up her easily. I think I'm gonna close this off. I think it might look better. Okay, I need to get rid of that real quick. Oh yeah, that's starting to look better now. with these doors though, I'm thinking about putting actual doors instead of just entranceways, because you know, for quote unquote privacy reasons. Since I have to cover that there, I might make a crown molding on this. Just to make it look like it was done on purpose. Whoa, I really need a light over here. I can't see nothing. There we go. So that's 4. And back to 3rd, I think. Thought it was raining. Actually, I'll put that back as a little dark. A little bit of awkward angle, but this looks okay, I think. Maybe. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to close this side off more because this is the entrance to this room here. There we go, so this side has more privacy. a little less awkward. Then I take a trip up here. You got the final floor. Anyways, I'm gonna take another pause for a second. Only because I need to make sure I'm recharging my laptop. I don't want it to die on me while I'm trying to stream. So, give me a second, everyone. Alright, I'm back in. My laptop's recharging now, so we're all good. Okay, I'm gonna finish this wall up here, I think, because that's not a window. So I had to start recharging because of my laptop, because it was like 49%, and I know that's not gonna last through the rest of the stream. For those wondering, no, it's not a gaming PC, laptop, or anything like that. It's just a regular one that I use to monitor my streams. apologize for anyone that might be coming in. I apologize if I don't say a whole lot. A, I'm trying to concentrate, and B, it's just me in here, and there's not really a whole lot of people in here. Watching, if anybody, at the moment, and I'm not in a mic chat with anybody either at the moment. So, it's just me talking to myself. But if you're watching this as after this has been streamed, like after the live is over, then yeah, I apologize if you hear a lot of silence because it's just me in here, and I apologize. Not trying to be boring or anything, but it's kind of hard to be entertaining when it's just yourself. Whoops. Oh yeah, Mario Time 1. Hello, and thanks for joining in. I've been streaming for a little bit, and I apologize if it's a little silent. I'm not in the mic chat anymore. I was with somebody, but it's just kind of very quiet tonight. How are you doing tonight? Oh, I'm doing alright, but just a little lonely. But thanks for stopping by. Don't worry about you do you. Oh yeah, thanks. I mean, Minecraft's pretty chill anyways. I gotta put some light on this floor. It's so dark. I'll just put it on the actual floor for now, because I don't know how high up I want to do this. I misspelled. I do it a lot. My bad. Well, no, I wasn't having problems reading. It's just sometimes kind of hard to read and game at the same time. Yeah, growl at me all you want, zombie. What are you gonna do about it? Okay, now it doesn't look so gloomy up in here. Okay. I'm still thinking about doing something on this roof or keeping it as is. I don't know yet. What are you building? Oh, I'm currently building like a summer resort hotel type thing. Um, I have like 4 floors going on. So, this island right here, I'm gonna drop down a little bit so you can see a little better. This island right here is my summery island. I thought it was fitting because this is so sandy and beachy. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and build a resort. Now, I've actually started building this like probably several months ago. I just got back into Minecraft like tonight. Actually, it's been a hot minute, and a lot of this was built up, like the main frame of it, and some of the floors were already built up before I started my stream tonight, so that really helped. Oh cool, I like it so far, thanks. Um, I can show you around. Oh. As for 2 minutes, I guess I'll just wait. Hmm. That's gonna be one of the windows for now. I know I'll probably fix that later. Yeah, that's fine. You don't have to apologize for ads. I mean, you know, Twitch does that to people. I knew I was looking a little dark in this corner. Okay, so, like I was saying, even though I'm probably gonna repeat myself, but I was saying, in this particular island that I built this on, I got kind of inspiration from one of my friends, Slothy. And, because I've been in her, realm, world, whatever you want to call it, and I built in hers, and I finally did this. She has all kinds of stuff going on in her little world, and that's why I kind of got inspired to do my own separate things. Like I said, with this one, with it being sandy, I'm gonna add some like chairs and I don't know, something else summery, but I wanted a summer resort type thing. Um, Now down here, this is the main entrance. So you got it in and outside. And down here is going to be like the lobby area where guests can check in and out. Plus maybe a little table, you know, for breakfast. And I'm going to show you the layouts of the rooms. So there's the first floor. This is going to be one of the rooms. All of the rooms are kind of on their own separate floor, kind of like a suite type. Obviously, I don't have any furniture yet, but I will eventually. And, right here, this is gonna be the, second floor, suite. I have to add windows. This is just a temporary layout for them of kind of how I want it. It's probably not gonna stay like that. And I still have to add windows to the sides, as you can see. And then I'm gonna go up to the third floor up here. This stuff takes a long time. Here's the third floor. Eventually gonna have to put furniture. And here's my last floor. Right up in here. I just got all this finished. It's so big and cool. You're doing great on. Oh, thanks. Now, up here is the roof. I might do something cool. I've been talking about a lot. I'm thinking about making this an area for like parties, either like a or even a pool. Either a pool section up here, a party section, maybe a section for both. Like, I don't know. Like a pool party on top of here. I don't know. I'm really thinking about it because what's a resort hotel without a pool? It's kind of funny because there's a beach, but you know, that's how it is. But on my main island, yeah, like a rooftop pool or hangout area, yes, exactly like that. That's what I'm thinking. I would have to put another set of stairs to get up here, of course, but that's what's heavily up here. Or maybe I can do something with the fireplace or something. I don't know yet. Nice, I like it. Yeah, I don't know yet. Because, this place has a beach, of course, but, you know, I'm thinking about real life. Sometimes it's nice to have an indoor pool, on the actual building, just in case the weather's bad outside. Okay, I'm gonna actually take you around for a little bit, because a big chunk of this is already built up. It's not too far from being done, other than, like, the furniture. Now, if you're wondering what this thing is for, it's like a little light beam, so I can easily find it. Like, if I'm floating around and get too far out, I can find my way back. Anyways, let's take you through my bridge that I built. I built all of my bridges the same color and pattern. But I'm gonna take you to the main island. I have a home there, and I even have a zoo, actually. Now, I gotta do something different about the pathway through here. This still needs the work done. I even have a community pool, which you see kind of right here, actually. I do have to fix all this. This is too much. Oh yeah, and a garden. So I got a community pool right here. Everything's kind of like the midnight, whatever it is, whatever the building is. This case, it's the midnight swim because it's the pool area. Close that. So on this side and on the other side, you got benches and little spots to put towels, little shelves to put towels, and go up here, and here's the actual pool itself. So I had to put these crystals here to make it fancy. Go swimming. There's even a diving board and a waterfall. You can even swim in it too if you wanted to. I'm going too fast. Okay. There we go. I like seeing my little mermaid character swimming around. Wow, the blocks you use are pretty. Oh, thank you. I tried my best to do nice looking things and to kind of have a color theme that kind of matches the vibe I'm going for. Now, everyone that knows me knows I love purple, hence the amethyst and the purplish lights, but you know, these blue tiles, it looks like shells to me, and I thought it was fitting for a pool. And just about every building that I have has like a skylight. Purple is a good color. Oh, 100%. This waterfall thing took me a while to get right because sometimes some of the water would leak onto the sides. It took a long time to finally get that right. But this is one of my favorite spots, of course. Just jumping off of that. And, I don't know, I just like the idea of this and having lights in here, too. Let me show you around to the other stuff. I'm gonna show you my garden next. That's right here. It's like a greenhouse type. See, it's the Midnight Garden, because, you know, Midnight is my channel, part of my channel name. So, here's how I got this going. On this side, I got potatoes. Over here, beetroot. Everything that I've named is what they named it in the game. So that's how I came up with the names. Some of it's pretty obvious, though. And, of course, you got carrots over here. How in the world is a cow in here? I don't know. Potato. Oh, those are cute. You got your pumpkins, your melons, which actually I think that's technically watermelon. And then your sweet berries. Again, that's how the people in Minecraft decided to name this stuff. So if you're wondering, so the rain, I designed it to where the rain can come in here. So I got holes on the top of these, as you can see here, and then up here, it's kind of hard to see. Okay, so I just climbed out of there. I got holes from the roof, so that way, like, it's all lined up, so that way when it rains in this game, my garden's getting watered. And I don't have to always do that myself, so I thought that was pretty convenient to do it that way. And of course, I really like the colors, like the purples and the grays. So that's my garden. Now here's my house. I'm thinking about doing some changes in this. So right now you go in, and the first thing you see is my couch, my little table, my TV, and a fireplace. You are a great builder. I don't have the attention span to build something like this. You did amazing. Oh, thank you. Yeah, this stuff takes time. Like, anyone else that knows me well enough knows that I like, crafty stuff. And when it comes to games, I like chill stuff that I can build. Hold on. Okay, there's nothing in here. Okay. I'm gonna find some music in here. There we go. Here's some cool music. Minecraft actually has good music. Not that one. Not that one either. There we go. Anyway. anyways up in here. I can't put a door here, it's too skinny, but it's my bedroom. So I got 3 bunnies up here. I got the grass and the hay and some water for them. Obviously some windows. I'm more of a survival dude myself, but building seems nice if you're into it. Yeah, so with, Minecraft. Okay, I'm gonna get out of here, the music's a little loud. That music's so loud I can hardly hear myself think. Anyways, with Minecraft, I like all kinds of games and not just building types. Because I know most of my game stuff's kind of more kiddish friendly, but I also like some mature stuff. Like, I play all kinds of stuff like this, Fortnite, Dead by Daylight, I know, like I said, Fall Guys, kitty stuff, whatever, I don't care. I like that sort of thing. I like chill stuff. There's some other games that I like to play, like that's just only some of what I like to play. But, yeah, me too. I think I ran into you on Dead by Daylight. Maybe. I run into all kinds of people because I play it so often, and I don't remember everybody that I come across. Anyways, back to my house. I had to leave the house as the music is surprisingly kind of loud. But yeah, speaking about Dead by Daylight. Yeah, I remember your name because I liked it. Okay. Like I said, I've met so many people through that, I don't even remember who I have and haven't. So I know in Dead by Daylight you can have the option to put, your, gamer tag. Yeah, not 100% sure though, yeah. My gamer tag, you put your gamer tag and then TTV or KTV or YTV. I've been a TTV type thing for a while now. Actually, for a long time. Well, when I say a while, I mean I've been streaming for about a year, give or take. And I don't like. I don't feel like putting TTV on there because I don't care if people know if I am or not. I mean, I'm a small streamer anyways. And plus, if I'm streaming, I don't feel like getting more harassed than I normally do. Because people harass you on Dead by Daylight anyways, they don't need to harass me anymore if they find out I'm a TTV. Like, and the same here, just remembered, oh nice, how are you enjoying the streaming so far? Oh, it's been pretty good. I don't stream all the time, but, I do enjoy it. I just had, my anniversary about a couple weeks ago, actually. Anyways, back to what I was showing you. Oh, buddy, I understand that the haters aren't saying, oh, they are. Anyways, back to showing you. The music gets kind of loud, that's why I switched. So, my bedroom, my beds, the wall art, my buns over here. I decided to keep them roped up so they don't just accidentally run out of the house. And sometimes they will follow you and everywhere, and I don't want that. But I left them this here in the little skylight for them. Of course, my books. And this book right here. And down here, my little nook. My kitchen. This is supposed to be a stove, even though it's not actually a stove. Of course, my countertops. I'm sure there are ways to make seats smaller in here, but I don't know how to do that. But here's where you can eat at, and some shelving in here. And my bathroom. A giant old toilet. I could potentially make that smaller, but again, I don't really know how to. And the shower. And my beautiful bathtub. So I really like that. That's the pretend drain, like the faucet thing. They turn it on. And got my candles over here. But I really love this bathtub. It's huge, but it's beautiful. I love it. See, I really like the style of this tub. And these are like amethyst blocks, if you were wondering. So that's basically my house. Nice, it's very gorgeous. 10 out of 10. Thanks. I don't know if I'm gonna change it, and of course, like in the future. But of course, I got my signs, so you know where it's what. Okay, well, I'm waiting for my one. Well, I don't know if I'm only one viewer, but I'm gonna wait until they come back. They're stuck in ads. I'm just gonna walk around for a second. I don't know how many ads they had, but I think it's a guy actually, but I don't know how many. Oh, you're back. How many ads did you get stuck with this time? Four ads. Okay, so by the way, my headset, if I sound like I'm going in and out sometimes, I definitely need a new one. So I apologize if it starts cracking and making me sound funny. Anyways, again, I have a thing for having a little bit of skylight. So here's one in here in the living room, and then of course one in the hallway, which I forgot to show you. And these ginormous paintings down in here. Don't worry about that. Thanks for the heads up. Yeah, well, I like to warn people sometimes with, depending on how long it cuts me out for, that's why. Alright, now that's in the tour in the house. I'm gonna show you my zoo. Now, the first thing you're gonna see right now is my turtle enclosure. But I did this on purpose. I called this the TMNT headquarters. Because, you know, turtles. And I gotta go in here. I'm gonna show you them. By the way, a lot of my zoo enclosure names are interesting titles. They're either puns, something silly, or quotes. Dang, a zoo? This place got everything. Yes, I built the zoo pretty early on, actually. But anyways, here's my turtles and the little fish. There's 5 turtles. I was gonna do 4 initially, but I accidentally put a 5th one in here. So, oh well. Hey, I like a good pun. They are very punny. Yes. Alright, let's head on out of here. I might as well show off everything while I'm here, because I'm kind of tired of building. I started off with building. Alright, here's the entrance to my zoo. This is the parking lot, by the way, if you couldn't tell. The Midnight Zoo. Like I said, I started off on the zoo a long time ago. Now, the first part you're gonna see, these are like petting zoo type animals. And let's go to the left here, shall we? We got the horses, and it's called Quit Horsing Around. I'm gonna go in here, let's just see all the horses. Of course, with these, I don't have names of any of them because they are in the zoo and there's too many of them. So you got this white one over here, this brown and white patchy one, a regular brown, a couple black ones, one white, and you got a speckled one. So with Minecraft, you can spawn animals, but you can't choose. I'm still streaming. Well, that was rude. I don't know what happened there. I am sorry about that. Gotta love when your game decides to be stupid. Anyways, I'm back in now. Okay. Don't know what happened. Yeah, it was my game. For a split second, but I'm back. But anywho, back to what I was saying. With Minecraft, you can't pick your really, I can't even get out of here now. I'm trapped. Great, but I don't want to open the gate and have them escape by accident. Oh, I can ride them, by the way. So there's that. See, I can't control where they go. I'm not even touching in my controller right now. But you can pick the animal, but you can't pick the color, which is fine. I don't really care. Alright. Let's get out of here. I got a bunch of animals, so there's that. But with Minecraft, there's only so many animals you can choose from. Alright, the next one over is my rabbit enclosure. Now, if you know anything about Looney Tunes, you might understand this reference. And what's up, dog? Oh my goodness, I'm so weird, okay? Now, this enclosure is gonna be relatively different. Bugs Bunny, yes. So I built this high up because they like to hop around and they can easily get out of here even with the door closed. So yeah, I learned that the hard way a long time ago when I first built this thing, so that's why everything's all funny. But you know, you got all your bunnies, gray, brown, tan, and your their water, some grass to play in, some light, some decor, if you will. That's a lot of hay. Yes, it is. I don't know. I just kind of like it. I think it's neat. I know they like that sort of thing, and I don't know. I didn't want it all grass either. That's really the only one I have that's all hay like that. Okay, this next one, this is, llamas. Now I got a question for you. Dang, you can make so much bread with all that. Yeah. But anyways, I got a question for you. Are you familiar with the movie The Emperor's New Groove? Because if you're not, you're probably not gonna understand this next reference. But if you are, you're definitely gonna understand it. And I'm not gonna show you anything until I, Okay, good! So you're gonna understand this. This one's a little bit longer, and yes, this is a quote. He's a llama? He's supposed to be dead! Yes, that's what I named this llama enclosure. I had to. But here's my llamas, and yes, I built this up kinda tall on purpose for them too, so they don't climb out of here. So I've got kinds of colors in this one. You got your browns, whites, the tannish looking color. Oh, she gave him the wrong potion. Yeah. And so that's one of my favorite childhood movies, like seriously. And I can crawl under here, by the way, just for funs. Alright. Alright, time to show off my other animals. But I do appreciate you coming in here. Usually when I stream, it's just me and my fiance and maybe one other friend. It's nice to have someone that I don't already know in here, and someone that I usually don't stream with. Anyways, bird enclosure time. Now this one is not really that funny, but it's cute. It's kind of hard to see on my screen, but it says Birds of Paradise. Of course, I'm happy to be here. Oh, thank you. So, as you can see, this is glass. And, the doors are done like this on purpose. They will fly out if you're not careful, so let's just say I open up this door and one bird flies in there. They won't be able to escape because this is closed off. And I did it like that on purpose. Now, I had like a bird park theme in mind. That's why I put this little bench here. And of course you got your pretty cherry blossom trees. And I got some bird baths. One right here and one right here. I think these are supposed to be parrots. But there's all kinds of colors and I really like them. I'm gonna go ahead and go through this way. And gonna go down this way. I saw that other message popping up, but I didn't realize I was stream elements. Okay, where am I going? Wrong way. And I know this is a weird, interesting one, but these are bees. Okay. I know this is gonna probably sound silly, but this is a pun, but I was also thinking, like, are you familiar with the movie Aladdin? That's what I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna keep asking things because I don't know who's familiar with what. And you probably already saw the sign, I don't know, but wait, how's there like a chicken in here? Okay, cool. So I named this one Just Be Yourself. Alright, I don't know why there's a chicken in here. Get out of here, chicken. Go. Why do I have your egg for? I hope you're enjoying all of my puns. Anyways, here's my bee enclosure. So you got all the bees are pollinating and whatnot. So you got your honey and you got your beehives and their little homes. I'm loving the puns. I'm a huge, yeah, I've noticed that. But I love my little bee enclosure. Sometimes these bees aren't out, but they are right now. And it's so cool you get to see them. Alright, time to show off the other parts of my zoo. Now, this is a panda enclosure. This is, instead of the Great Wall of China, we have the Great Wall of Panda. So you got all this bamboo, this cherry blossoms, and all these pandas in here. Of course, there's water. Oh, this is actually really cute if you've never seen this before. I'm gonna hit this bamboo. It's gonna cause it to fall on the ground, but what they do with it is pretty funny. Well, maybe if I get good aim. They're eating. They sit on their butts and they eat. Panda is so fluffy. Look how cute this is. They're eating. Snack time, for real. That's really the only time I can actually feed animals like that, unless I pull out feed from my inventory. It is, I agree. Alright. Okay. This is way too good. I love the fact that they're sitting on their butts. Alright. Anyways. I'm stuck. Now, time to go around back this way. I do actually have an aquarium. And this is it right here. It was supposed to be an underground theme. But it looks kinda like a cave. But oh well. Here's the, entrance, exit, whatever you want to do. Let's head downstairs to see my aquarium. This is kinda like a cave-like thing now. Random villager. I don't like it. I have a deep fear fish. Well, I'm sorry. How did, do you mind me asking how are you, they scare you? But, in the meantime, if someone else is watching this for those two, I got my glow squid. Whoa, I'm falling in. Ugh! I mean, you don't have to share why, I was just wondering. That's just up to you. You got your other fish and axolotls. It's kind of hard to see. But I do have another question though. Do even animated ones scare you? Because I'm kind of wondering. Oh, it's not you, it's me and my weird mind. I got scared as a child after my uncle played a meme well, that's nice. But, I was just hoping, just so you know, most fish tend to be friendly. They are usually harmless. I don't know if that's gonna help or not, but, you know, this is just an animation. It's definitely not gonna help. Not as much as real ones, it just gives me goosebumps, so I'm sorry to hear that. Well, I'll just go ahead and get out of here. But I was also showing that off for other people who might jump in. Alright. Let's head on this way. Now, this one is actually a cave that I built. Down here. The Cave of Wonders. Another Aladdin theme. Yeah, don't worry about it, it'll be fine. Alright. Well, I'm in my cave now. It just took a while to build, to be honest. So, we got a viewing space up here. There's a random bird. I do have bats in here. I also have wolves. Got a little den down in there. and a place for them to bathe and drink, you know, grass and all that. So I like the fact that I get a viewing spot. Anyways, whatever's growing in my ear is probably a zombie or a creeper or something, probably a zombie. I don't know where it's at, but it's somewhere. But I can actually get down in here if I wanted to. Ugh, alright. Close that so nothing comes in here. So, my wolves, they're in the way. You know, funny thing is, you can actually domesticate these wolves, but if you do, they will literally follow you everywhere you go, including your own home. I learned that the hard way, so I had to change that. But I put little spider webs and lights in here, and my bats as well. But yeah, this is my little wolf and bat thing. Oh no, they keep getting hit with ads. Oh boy. Time to wait a second. And 4 minutes is kind of a long time. Well, I'm taking a momentary break for a second until I can communicate with the one person that's watching. But I hope you'll enjoy my wolf/bat cave. I guess I can roam around for a minute. For a second there, I thought that was a missing block. It just looks different for some reason. Huh. Weird. Some of them are like that, some of them are not. Interesting. All done. Oh, you keep getting hit with ads. I kind of feel bad for you. So I don't know the best solution for that. I know they're just gonna pop up anyways. But what do you think of my wolf/bat cave down in here? Oh, there's one standing right here. Ah! Wrong button. I'm stuck. You love it? Oh, cool. Thanks. And so I had to dig deep for this one, as you can tell. And time to hop on out of here. The Bat Cave. I'm Batman! Yeah. Okay, so I have 2 more enclosures and 1 more thing for the zoo. I'm actually gonna go this way first. So I got polar bears on this side. I really need to fix this too because I need to get around. Oh, wait. What I need? Oh yeah, Winter Wonderland. That one's serious. Not really silly or anything, just kind of cute. But I got like 2 or 3 polar bears in there. They're in here somewhere. There they are. There's all 3 of them. And got their little water, and their ice, and their little, almost like a cave type. But this is, with my polar bears. Yeah, I thought I only had 3 in there. Any more than that, and there'd be too many. Wait a minute. Wait, there's a 4th one. I forgot there was a fourth one, unless I didn't, I don't know. It's been so long I don't remember if I added 3 or 4. But anyways, any more than that, it would be way too crowded. And I try my best to make this look icy, of course. You can only do so much on here. And last but not least, in fact, yeah, actually the polar bears were the last thing I added as far as animals go. I actually added this side here first. Now I called this one camel clusters because I was trying hard to figure out a good pun, and then camel clusters reminds me of the candy caramel clusters. I couldn't really find anything else that fits, but let's check out my camels. So I tried to build like a pyramid looking thing. Again, with Minecraft, it's kind of hard to do all that. And I did the best that I can. You got your water, your grass, some little thing to play on. And huh? How did they get in here? But anyways, I got one cacti over here. I did have more, and the reason why it's fenced off is that I've noticed my camels kept getting hurt on it. The funny thing is, I can actually take cactus and feed it to them, but they can't get near it or they get hurt. Hence the fence. But that's why but you know, there's cactus in deserts, so I put one in here, and the water is there so I can have water run around it. But I don't know how those zombies got in there, don't ask me. And here's the cool roof that I got. Ceiling, I should say. When were camels added to Minecraft? You're asking the wrong person. I have no idea. They've been there for as long as I know of. And, like, here's the roof from here. Anyways, time for my gift shop or the zoo. Because, you know, no zoo is complete without the gift shop. Dang, I'm so behind. Now, unfortunately, with Minecraft, you can't actually put stuff on shelves unless it's decor like this. But I got pig heads and dragon heads all around. Here's like the shelving. And here's the main checkout section. And of course you can put your imagination around here. And 2 checkout spots. I just thought this was kind of cool looking how I designed this. And more shelves back here. This is a pretty sizable gift shop, but you know, so with the zoo, you kind of want it that way. And I chose these colors because I felt like when I was doing the zoo, I was thinking about summer, because summer is one of my favorite seasons. And you know, every time I go to the zoo, it's usually summertime. A nice gift shop with overpriced goods. Yeah, that's the gist, but in my world, the prices are fair, okay? But in actuality, I know they're pricey. But anyways, that's the end of my zoo tour. What did you think of my zoo? Other than the fish, apparently. Of course, the wall here. A stack of emeralds for 1 pet. Oh my goodness. But yeah, what did you think of my zoo? I love it, 10 out of 10. I think you're gonna be saying that for pretty much everything. Anyways, my other favorite season is fall or autumn, whatever. You guys, I don't know if you're American or over the pond here in the UK, because not everyone uses, or anywhere else, quite frankly, it's not everyone uses the same words for the same thing. Yeah, let's go over this bridge. I'm gonna take you to my fall fest, or autumn section, if you will. I'm easy to impress, you did great. Yeah, thanks. This section right here this little island that has nothing on it, but this is gonna be like a spring section, or maybe something else. Maybe something to do with picnics, I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I have yet to figure out what I want to do with this island, because it's pretty small in comparison. Maybe a small Easter section, I don't know. But I'm gonna take you all the way over to my Fall Fest. Now, if you haven't noticed, each bridge gets progressively different in size. This is my largest bridge. The second one I did was the second largest, and the third one was the shortest. But I just tried to keep up with the color and their overall layout as much as possible. So how do you feel about, like, Fall Fest, Halloween, and stuff like that? Anyways, this is the parking lot for my Fall Fest. Here, and I got, like, the letters literally Fall Fest with, hay bales and pumpkins, and of course lights. How long have I been streaming for? Over 3 hours, nice. You know what's funny? I'm the same way. I like fall, but I'm not big on Halloween. When I was a kid, I used to like Halloween, but not so much now. But the reason why I asked that is because there are some elements to this Fall Fest thing that might be, I mean, not super duper scary, but definitely a little bit chilling. Just a touch, just a touch. You'll see why. But here's my Fall Fest thing, and then I got a welcome thing made out of pumpkins. All I do is give out candy and eat candy, that's it. That's funny. Okay. I live in a neighborhood. I live in a neighborhood where we don't do, trick or treat. Like, trick or treaters don't come down this way. I'm a horror fan and I can't wait. Oh, nice. My fiance is a huge horror fan. But, like, I like it to an extent, but not as much as he does. Like, he's a bigger horror head than I am. Anyways, over here, I got, like almost a tent situation with more hay and pumpkin with the fire. And I called this, what did I call this? Oh, here's the name. It's a Cozy Campfire. That's what I put here. Sounds like we will be good friends, he and I. Oh, yeah. Probably. And this is my little, stage here. I got my, quote-unquote microphones, not actual microphones, and my drum set, and I got, 4 jukeboxes, so you can have 4 different songs, so it's actual songs playing. That's one of the songs. I even got them labeled so I know what is there. So this one It's called, Relic. This one's Blocks. This one is Stall or Stall, I don't know. And then my favorite one, which you heard at the house, was Pig Step. And you got your little dance floor that I built over here. And on this side, I got a photo booth over here. I don't know if I can build something to make it look like a camera, but this is like the backdrop. And on this side, I got horses. And it's called just horse rides. Everything's free over this way. No, I'm kidding. I do have skeleton horses. Okay. I have this in this barn-like thing. You can travel around here. Could put them out, but I don't want them to get lost or accidentally killed. Well, I guess you can't really kill a dead horse, I guess. But you can ride them. Let me get on this. Look. I can actually control these guys. I can't control the live ones, but I can control the... I can only go so far, of course, but, I'm a little stuck. I want to these and not, the alive ones, which is interesting. Whoa, what happened here? Okay. That's one of the cool things I can do. I can't control the live ones, but I did put armor on them to make them look fancier and more interesting. Undead horseback rides, 5 emeralds per person. Nice. I like that idea, but I don't know if I'm gonna charge people. But, you know, that's an interesting concept. Okay, there is something down here that is kind of it's a really cool section actually, but I gotta get down here to do it. I have a cave in here. Like, I actually have a cave. So this is down here, you got boat rides and cave entrance. I'm gonna take you down here real quick. And yeah, it took a while to build all this up too, not gonna lie. Of course, you got your boat rides right here. And I can... Ah! There we go. I did put this all together. There's different ways around this. It's kind of hard to maneuver just a little bit. Okay, you know what? I'm switching back. It's easier to control it when I'm looking at it this way. Ah! I'm stuck. But there are different... And yes, I take the time to mine through all of this and put the lights and all that, and even the vines. Oh, this is one of my favorite features. With waterfall, that was not there originally. I personally built that waterfall myself. And wow, this is really good, down last detail. Thank you so much. Like I said, that waterfall was not there. I had to build and mine and actually put water there because the water wasn't automatically there, flowing there. I did that myself. Now I'm gonna take this back. And get out of here. Yeah. Alright. Now I actually have a cave within the cave. Would you look at this? I call this one Phantom Cave. Before I officially go in there and show you, I do have stuff in there that makes kind of sound effects. It sounds like they're shouting at you. And, you know, I don't know if that's too loud. So if you have earbuds, headphones, just a fair warning. I don't know if that's too loud or not. Because, you know, in the game it sounds fine. But I don't know how loud that carries through the actual stream. But let's get inside. Because I built this. Okay. Maybe not go inside. More ads. I'm waiting. In the meantime, I'm just gonna roam around. Why is there a random bird here? Don't know what that. Why I did that? I was trying to push that in. I'm gonna wait until my viewer comes back. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so did you hear me explain how there's some noise in this and it might be a little bit loud? I'm just wondering because I don't know when the ad started. And I just wanted to make sure you had that fair warning before I got into this part. It's fine, you listen to music at 100% volume. That sounds like my fiance too. He likes to blare out his ears. It's a Phantom Cave. It's not huge, but yes, I built this pretty much this whole section of this cave. I mean, there was some parts of it that I left, of course. I didn't want it to do entirely from scratch, but a lot of it is. Alright. So I left it kind of dark on purpose. There used to be more in here for lights, like the entrance. I wanted it to be a little bit spooky because it's some fall area and it's supposed to be for around Halloween time. And these are the things that are making the noise. So I added the vines, I added the webs. You like the effects? I do too. I added the mushrooms. The black and kind of whitish, greenish striped floor, that wasn't part of the original cave. I added that myself. And of course all the amethyst. The vines, when you put them on here, are interesting because they start off kind of small, but they actually grow. Over time. And this is one of the reasons why I have the idea to put, the zombies, creepers, spiders, and etc. in here. I don't remember everything. Of course, I put little skulls around. Actually, I think I'm gonna go the other way. Not a huge cave, but it's still a pretty nice one. Now up here, I like this. You climb up here, and there's like a little waterfall fountain thing. And I don't know why there's a couple of skeletons in here, but there is. They like to randomly show up. They're taking a bath, I guess. But this was actually technically here, but I built the walls around it and the steps around it, so it wouldn't be flooding the place. So it would look nicer and just stop right here instead. And there's a little bit more around here. Like I said, not a huge cave, but it's still nice enough. And I got like a dragon section with their heads and the eggs around here. I wish these were like full-bodied dragons, but they're not. And here, I just kind of ended up, like, I put a whole wall right there because actually on the other side of this, if you continue, takes you to another part of the island. And that's where I'm going to do the wintry, Christmassy stuff. And I don't want them colliding with each other, so I closed this side off. That's why it's a little bit smaller, but I still like it. There's quite a bit to look at, and all the sights and sounds in here. It looks pretty cool in here. But this is my little cave and boat ride tour. Like this, the boat ride was within the actual cave itself, and then of course I built a cave within the cave. Gotta hop up here. That's the only downside, but if I used actual steps instead of blocks, it would have been harder and to do. It would take much longer. This way was quicker. But this was it for the Fall Fest for now. I was thinking about other stuff to do in here, but I don't know how to do it. I'm thinking about a scarecrow or something, or maybe a bobbing for apples. And now speaking about this, this is a bobbing for apples thing that my friend built for me, just to give me an idea what to do. I'm still gonna keep this here. That's why it's outside and not like actually in it, because I don't know if I want to do it like this or scrap the idea or something. I'm just gonna keep that there until I make up my mind on what to do. 250 bucks for, wait, is that what it said on the sign, or am I crazy? No, yeah, it did. She put that on there as a joke, and I was cracking up on it. Yeah, like, obviously, $250 is, very expensive. But, that's all I have for now. Dang. You just imagine, they better be, like, top of the line, real gold apples for that price. Oh man, speaking about that, she's been known to be the bird lady. She like around here in my little room. Exactly. Because this was like a long time ago now. When I was still building my zoo and trying to figure out my bird enclosure and stuff, I was having problems with the birds that were escapees. And then she decided, because you know she has her own little thing too, to kind of help me with that. So she decided to find some feed, and she fed the birds in my realm, and every time I kid you not, every time she comes into my room, and the birds, there's a couple of birds that cling to her shoulders, and it's so funny, and then you, like, love her more than me. I'm like, no, those are mine. And, as a joke, okay, I'm gonna take you back here real quick. It's actually her home that she built in here. They're not like this anymore, I don't think, but, this is her home. I decided to take some birds. She finished this up, or not finished, but got most of it filled up. But, before this was added, like, it was like empty space in here. It was just grass, and I had a bunch of like little poles and leashes on them, and I had like a ton of birds just in this place when it was still nothing, as a little prank, because she's the little bird lady in my house, or my realm. And she cracked up when she saw that. I'm not gonna do a major tour on her. It's her home, so I'm not gonna do all that. I was only showing you that just because I did that when she was gone. There's no more further evidence of that. There was one thing. Oh yeah, the colors, I agree. There's one thing that I forgot that I had in the front of my zoo, because I put that there for safekeeping. This is a mushroom thing. Why is there a regular cow in here? I don't know. But this guy is a cow with mushrooms, hence the name. Now, one day when I was doing the whole zoo thing, I was trying to figure out, so, they got regular animals, as you know, and they got some weird, interesting animals that I've never heard of. It's something they created. And I was wondering what a mushroom was, and I spawned this guy in here. And I built this enclosure here for him, just to keep him safe, because I liked him, and he's the only one that I had. As an imposter, oh yeah, one of these things is not like the other, I guess. This, I think, is gonna be temporary until I figure out what to do with it, but I wanted to keep this mushroom around, because I think it's kinda neat. But, well, I should say she, I guess, because regular cows have udders. I don't know. I don't know, because I can't really tell from here. Not that it matters. But that's the whole tour of my little island, what I have so far. Of course I'm not entirely done. There's still more yet to be built. Cool! Turtles, and no, they aren't escapees, they're just random ones from the ocean. I would have been upset if they were escapees, but you can see they're still in there. But anyway, since it's pretty late my time, and I've literally shown you everything that I already have so far, this is pretty built in comparison. Like, oh man, everything takes forever, I swear. But, I will be done with this at some other point. Thanks for showing me everything. Oh, no problem. I would have done that for literally anybody. 'Cause, you know, why not show everybody that? 5 a.m. I wonder where you're from, because I'm an hour ahead of you. It's 6 for me. I should have already been in bed. But I'm gonna go ahead, and this is what I like to do when I'm in Minecraft. When I'm done gaming and done streaming, well, as long as I quit trap, the same, but I'm not, yeah. I like to go to my house, so that's where I end up spawning at, and You know, whatever, because it just makes me feel like I'm actually going to bed, even though I'm not. Alright. I'm gonna call it quits for the live stream for almost 4 hours. It's real late. Need to go to bed. But I'm gonna go ahead and save this real quick. Alright. Alright, everybody. Thank you all for coming in, watching my stream. I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you all, hopefully, the next time. Bye-bye!